can't be halfway.
How are you? Thank you for the like. I just thought I'd come back on. That was a fucking disaster. But, I mean, yeah, I didn't stay out that long, but... It just feels awful when, you know... Just feels like I'm kind of, you know... Let's show you this thing here. Nice building here. So, yeah, just have a quick look at that. I'm just thinking where I should go next. I don't know. I'm just feeling a bit kind of like, you know, it's just I mean, I wasn't really expecting much, but like, come on, like, it was just like no one really hardly paying any attention. It was just, I don't know. It feels like I'm not even there. That's what it feels like. Hi Mike, how are you doing? Hi CC, how are you doing? Maybe I should just give up everything, you know? What's the point? I don't know. But I try to like be positive. I try to stay positive and have a positive outlook, but then everything always just seems to kind of, I don't know. Nothing ever seems to work out. Always just seems to kind of be a disaster. And yet, other people, it just seems so easy for them. I don't know, like they can just somehow, I don't know, it's just, it seems like the harder I try, the more I fail. I don't know. It's just like, everything just feels kind of like futile. I don't know. I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know, I'm just kind of like, we'll see, I don't know, I'll just try and focus on the channel, because I'm just going to try and focus on the content, I guess. I don't know. No one appreciates my talent or anything, so whatever, you know. So I'm just going to like, kind of, fuck it then, you know. I'm not going to go out there and humiliate myself, you know. If I'm not going to get any like support or anything, it's like I'm not going to go out and humiliate myself. Why would I do that? Why would I go out there and just feels like you're getting rejected by everybody and just feels awful. Yeah, I know, but it's like if people aren't being supportive, then it's like there's no point in doing what I'm doing. You know, I might as well just do it home. You know? Yeah, welcome back. How you doing, everybody? I'm just going to take you for a walk around. Might take you a walk through the museum gardens and show you what York has to offer. Hello, Scott. Not. It's just, I don't know. People in general, I don't know. It just feels like hardly anyone really appreciates what I do. It's like, for example, when I put a short out, I have to even put a fucking annoying song on it to even get people to pay fucking attention. It's like I'm trying to put content out and no one even gives a damn unless I'm being obnoxious or something. Hi, Egg Lad. How you doing? No, it didn't go well. Otherwise, I would still be doing it. It's just shit, you know? I mean, just, I don't know. It hardly ever seems to go well. Nothing hardly ever seems to go well. The only thing that's been off for me really is the training stuff. But, yeah, I know. But, I'm going to try and just focus on the channel, I guess. And see if I can get more people to support it. I don't know, but I don't know. It can get me a bit angry at times as well, like just, Okay. Thank you, Egg Lad. Hi, Warman. What list? It's like, it's hard when you're just like, So I didn't even set much expectation. I was just like, maybe the odd person would at least kind of stop by a second and actually pay attention and actually see what I'm doing. But no one seems to give a fuck. It just feels like I'm just wasting my time and bothering. Can you just fuck off? I ain't got time for this nonsense. What's your main comment? Hang on. My mod banning viewers. Who? I don't know. I don't know, like, what's going on, but right, so I'm just getting rid of all the troll comments and stuff. Just go away. I ain't got time for this shit. Yeah, I know, I'm trying my best. I could have, like, lashed out by now. So, I have made progress in that way, but it's just difficult sometimes when things aren't going right. And it's not like I have mega high expectations or anything, but, But I'll just take you on a walk around here. I don't know, I'm just like, I don't know, just been a bit fed up of everything really. But we'll just try and go around some nice scenery and stuff. At least 10 people get banned anyway. What do you mean? I don't know who you're on about. You're just trying to like... It just sounds like... I'm just going to get rid of you as well, because... I'm pretty sure if someone gets banned, then it's like... I'll probably see it. It's probably for a reason. They've probably been banned for a good reason. Like, I don't even have many mods on here, so... Don't know what you're on about. Like... Just fuck off. I ain't got fucking time for that shit. There's probably some fucking trolls or something. Just go get a fucking life, for fuck's sake. Just leave me the fuck alone. I don't know, guys. Christina Scotland. Is this another troll account? If so, just go away. I ain't got time for this shit. It's a nice view behind this, let's show you there's the, museum. Let's walk down here for a bit. I might walk down the river for a little bit. I don't know, I just keep getting these troll accounts, just trying to... Yeah, I've been getting, like, attacked by some troll trying to post videos to try and, put out my worst moments when I'm not happy and I'm just in a rage, and it's like, I don't want people seeing that stuff, but then they're trying to bribe to say, oh, you're blackmail me. I mean, trying to, yeah, hi Yogi, good to see you. You know, just I don't know, but it's a nice little place around here. But maybe it is for the best. It's good to, you know, come on live and take you around the like flowers and stuff. I would enjoy watching whatever you plan on doing today. I'm excited to be here. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I know, CC. Sometimes it just feels like I just don't really have enough, and it's just, I don't know, but I suppose it's quality over quantity at the end of the day, isn't it? I'm just having a bit of a walk around, and then I've got to be somewhere later, because there's like somebody who's like quite short, and I think they want help like picking apples off a tree or something. Hi Desmond, how you doing? I don't even support any football teams, so there's like nice like kind of thingy there. Such honourable community journey has helped me massively in the past, especially with Olio. Yeah, because you can get free food on Olio if you look, depending on where you live though, because it can be a bit kind of, you know, it isn't always guaranteed. But guys, if you're looking for like a bit of free food, Olio is an app that you can get. Yeah, you're welcome. It's just I thought I'd share it with people because I got some random stuff of it. I've not actually had anything off Olio for a while, but it is. Hit the like button, everybody. But I got 15 people in the house and 2 likes. So if you don't mind, just quickly just tap that screen. It just helps with the algorithm. So, but yeah, this is a nice little place here. So thought I'd just show you guys. Yeah, I don't know what goes on in there. Oh, it's like weddings and stuff. So it's just yeah. Yeah, so I'll just have a walk up to the river, I think. But yeah, what time are we on now? It's only like 12:47. I don't have to be there till about 3 o'clock or something, so... Anyway, so yeah, I've got 14 in the house. How are we all doing, everybody? Hope you're all well. Just gotta try and stay positive, you know, but... One of my videos actually got $1.21, which is not too bad for like just a few minute video that I did, but... Yeah, it's just a bit random, but yeah, it's just gotta try and keep getting the content out and stuff, and hopefully over time it starts to, you know, get a bit more, and then it's just I'd have to be getting thousands of views for it to really make a good income, but you've just gotta keep at it, you know. Oh, thank you, CC. Please don't be reacted to every comment, so not everyone is a troll. You have people who actually care about you. Well, some of these people are actually trolls though, you know. I'm not being reacted to every commenter. I'm just saying there is actually some people like actually trying to just piss me off and just trying to troll. So I'm not saying you're doing that. I'm not saying every commenter is. Like, yeah, I didn't say every commenter is, did I? I mean, it's like, I don't know, it's just... yeah, I'm just like, I don't know, I'm just... Yeah, I'm not saying everyone's a troll. Some of these people are just trying to mess around. They're just trying to just distract me and trying to... I don't know. Saying, oh, someone's blocked, loads of people have been blocked. Well, who the hell's done that then? Like, I don't even really have many mods in here, mainly. And I don't even think they have the capability to do it whilst I'm not here. Like, I would see it if they'd been blocked. So I think they're just trying to mess around, and it just gets annoying, like... Yeah, CC's been around lately, but I'm just going walk around and just but it's actually I've actually been tamed down quite a lot since what I used to be, though, believe it or not. I used to be like rage. That's why I don't want people seeing that content, because it's really bad and it's just not good. I'm trying to calm down, but even when I do react, it's not like violent and rage. It's like just kind of fuck off and just leave me alone kind of thing. I'm just not interested. It's like, just Like, you know, if people are going to mess around, then it's just, they're wasting their time. Just get on with your day and just do something productive. I don't know. Like, just out the river at the moment, so just having a little bit of a walk around and But yeah, I don't know if you guys saw the workout that I did yesterday, but it was pretty tough. I'm surprised I'm not really sore today after all that workout that I did yesterday. I should be like quite sore after that, really. Well, I'm even a member. Well, that's good. Yeah, I appreciate you supporting. Yeah. It's just I find that with some people, it's like, I'm not saying that you'll do that, but what some people will do is they'll support you for a while and then they're gone. That's what I see with some people. It's like they send a bunch of like contributions, they become a member, and then a month, 2 months later, they're gone, or they just don't support you anymore. So I don't know. It's just I try not to kind of get my hopes up or anything, or really kind of just expect that people are gonna hang around these days, you know, because most people don't. Most people just kind of disappear after a while. We all grow and change, I know. That's right. Get up onto this. There's like a bridge here. I'm just gonna go up onto there and then, yeah. But we just gotta try and learn from our mistakes and stuff. Got to humble ourselves and admit faults. So until you admit your faults, then you can't actually grow. That's 90% of it is actually admitting that you have a problem. And a lot of people won't even admit it. They have too much pride and ego. But it's okay. I don't know what's going on with the notifications, but they don't always seem to be working very well. But it is what it is, really. It's just tough, really, isn't it? But yeah, it seems to have dropped off. We're down to 3 people now, so yeah. Yeah, how's it gone from like 15 people down to like now there's 2 people? That's YouTube, isn't it? Both these lives I've noticed can just jump around all over the place. But it is what it is, you know. A lot of these were just lurkers anyway. They weren't actually really taking part. So I noticed most of them don't actually take part. At one time, I remember like on YouTube lives, people would seem to be a lot more lively in the chats and stuff, back on my old channels and stuff, when I'll be getting like, say, 50, 60 people watching, and about maybe 10 to 20 people or 30 people even chatting, you know, live at the same time. You know, it's really lively. But yeah, these days it's just, people just seem to be kind of more background viewers. I don't know. Yeah, speaking your mind's good, but yeah, it's just sometimes it feels like most people just don't have any interest in hearing what I have to say. But I appreciate that when people, you know, get something out of it. But yeah, I know. But yeah, it just sucks. It's just good. I suppose there is a few that stick around, and you can appreciate those that actually stay. And yeah, it's just to be good to have that loyalty there, that kind of, you know, like build a community where they actually stick around. And you've got people like Yogi who, you know, that he's had people there for years who've been there, you know, through thick and thin and stuff. It's just feels like I just don't have much of that. And it can make me feel a bit, I don't know, jealous or whatever at times, because I'm like, why can't I have that, you know? Why can't I have all these people that are here every day who support me through thick and thin? There's the odd ones, but it just feels like there's just not much of a community. Maybe it's just going to take time, I don't know. Because some of these people that you see, sometimes they've already been at it longer, and they're just like, and you're just kind of coming into it, and you're trying to establish yourself. Can be, you know, tough to really kind of get going with it. But who is Yogi? It's a YouTube channel, and he talks a lot about things such as like benefits of things like meditation and mindfulness practices and stuff like that. Hi, me. How you doing? Hope you're well. I remember someone said there's not a lot of tunnels in York. Well, what's this then? Just going under a tunnel right now. At least this one ain't low where it's like I have to bend down or something, but some of these tunnels, it's like they're a bit kind of low down, but that one's not. Anyway, just having a bit of a walk around at the moment, just kind of, yeah. I'm just walking at the moment, just having a walk around, and then I'm going to meet somebody later. And yeah, I was trying to do some busking or doing this friggin' jaw hot thing, but it's just an absolute failure. So I'm like, maybe I should just not bother with doing that one then, because it's not really working, is it? I don't know. It's just I've tried doing singing, and sometimes that's gotten a few tips and stuff, but it's like I just can't be bothered with like all the equipment and stuff, because it's like I was even looking at see if there was any way to try and amplify your voice without having to have a friggin' speaker. It's just annoying. I just feel like having to drag stuff around, and it's I don't know, it's just pain in the ass. I don't know what to, it's like I don't want to have to deal with all that, but I don't know. But what's wrong with it? Up. So annoying. Just like, yeah, it's just so annoying. I don't know. I'm just gonna focus on the videos, I think, you know. Yeah, because what else can I do? No one hardly wants to hear me play that stuff. No one's hardly interested in hearing me beatbox. No one's hardly interested in hearing me sing or anything. So I'm just not gonna bother then, you know. Might as well just do it on my own. If I'm gonna do it, I'll just do it where no one can hear me, because no one wants to hear me. So yeah, and they'd probably only be giving me money out of sympathy anyway. So I don't know, guys. It's like you can be confident in yourself, but it's like if people aren't resonating with it, then no, friggin' shit. Friggin' shit. I don't know, guys. Looks like everyone's gone now, so. There's all these friggin' like backstabbers out there as well. That's something else you've got to deal with. You know, people you thought were sound, and then they just kind of stab you back. That really sucks. You know, when you thought someone was decent, and then. But I don't want to name any names anymore, because I don't want to get into drama, you know. I'm just saying there's certain people out there that are just dodgy as hell, and it's just shit. But you know, that's just the way things are. Just gotta, you know, accept things for the way they are, no matter how bad it can be sometimes. But yeah, got to be careful of snakes. So I might make some content about that, actually, about being careful who you trust in and stuff like that. And if it seems too good to be true, it probably is, and things like that. Just about being vigilant, and I don't know, I'm trying to like, can you see our comments? Yes, I can see your comments. Yeah, but for some reason certain people's comments weren't showing through, and yeah. Anyway, well, I want to be like hopeful and optimistic about things, and I just feel like I should be successful by now. All the work I put into things, it should have paid off by now. It makes me just want to rage, but that's never going to solve anything. It's just going to make things worse. But it's just that frustration at things and trying to like... But a lot of it's my own fault, I know, but it's like... It's just frustrating when you've made so many mistakes where you've wasted your time in distracting yourself with things when I could have put my time into other things that would have paid off better if I'd have just been patient. But my impatience can be what makes me give up and try something else, and then I never get anywhere. Should be alright now. The connection should be fine now, I think. Just gets frustrating. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it should be alright now. Is anybody else still there? I don't know, I just feel like everything's just trying to test me, like life is a test or something. It tests you to see, you know, how strong you are and how much you'll put up with. Hello Brian, how you doing? It's like life will just test you, like how much you'll put up with, how much patience you have and things like that, you know. Yeah, you too, Brian. Yeah, so everybody okay? You're welcome, Brian. What are you up to today? I could do some kind of workout, but I don't know where I would do that. Maybe I could do one down at the park somewhere. Demar, you actually started your own channel. That is a start. Well, yeah, I suppose it's just... I've just got to try and just, like, believe in myself enough. And not let any kind of external kind of thing get to me, like... But it's just hard sometimes, you know, it's hard to just kind of keep the faith, you know, when everything feels like it's going wrong, you know. You question everything, you question, what am I even doing here, kind of thing, like, oh yeah, well, I don't know, that might be true, but it's like, most of my videos aren't even getting 100 views, so I might have like over 3,000 subs, but most of my videos are getting 100 views. So in terms of like the actual success, I don't base it on the number of subscribers that we have, because oftentimes that can be deceptive, you know. So like if I had 100,000 subs and I still had the same number of views on my videos, I wouldn't really consider myself as more successful because of that, if you get me. I think success should be measured on, you know, on other things. like your engagement on videos, things like that, the support that you're getting. It doesn't matter if you have over 3,000 subs if the subs is just not very active. They're not very, and most of them aren't very supportive. I'm not saying that everybody isn't supportive, but it's just, we're talking success, then it's like, I don't want people to feel like unappreciated or anything. It's just, I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Like, it's just, because people can twist it and then say, oh, well, you're not appreciate me. It's like, well, I didn't say that. I'm just saying that in order to have a successful channel and do what I want to do with it, it's going to have to get more views, it's going to have to get more traction. Because for me to invest a certain amount of time into it to try and grow it, I need to start seeing results. So I don't want people to feel like I'm, being unappreciative of it. Of course, I appreciate it when people send stuff and whatever, and even liking the live, whatever it is. But it's just, each person can only do so much. No individual person has the power to like change my life and like kind of sort of thing. But right, so we just come out of here now, and yeah, I'm just gonna walk down and sort of we'll see. I think I'll go down. I think I know which way I'm gonna go, but it's a percentage on 52%, so it's still got a good percentage of battery. So yeah, take care, Brian. But I need to focus on the videos I'm gonna put out and stuff. So yeah, I mean, people need to like watch the ads as well. Like, that's one way you can support it, right? Just go and just like, run my videos or something. Like, even if it's just in the background or something, just play a bunch of videos, and it racks up a bit of like revenue for me, so it just helps the channel out. You can just have it on in the background or something, and just, maybe I should get like a playlist that I can run, so people can just run my playlist or something, and just, so that way, they'll be like, they can just let the ads run, and then it's like, yeah, that's horrible, that, when people make comments about the dead. Yeah, I haven't for anyone like that. It's just disgusting. It's just horrible stuff, that. It's just like, yeah. It's like, what was she called? There was somebody, I think she was called Michaela Rain or something, she was called. And she literally got to the point of unaliving herself because of all the nasty trolls trying to bring her down. And it turns out she was actually on the autism spectrum, which is really sad. It's just, these people are absolute cretins. They're just, and she's actually trying to do something good. And she was just like, bullied and all that by these people trying to, not just bullying her, but like they're trying to bring her name down, trying to tarnish her reputation, and it was just getting too much for her. And it's like, these people don't care. They don't care like if someone's got any like mental health issues or anything like that. I mean, they're just absolute horrible people who just, it's just difficult sometimes. It's like, but I suppose if I focus on the people that you're actually watching, then it's like they're going to be more kind of willing to stay around, I guess. I suppose it's my own fault if I'm like, if I'm just like it might come across like I'm not appreciating people if I'm complaining about things, and I don't know, that I'm just basically fulfilling my own prophecy. So it goes back to the whole thing of like, whatever you put your mind to, you perpetuate that basically. So if you're focusing on lack, then you continue to get more of that. So it's just about kind of focusing on abundance, I guess. Just trying to like, because then you'll attract more when you do that. They say that when you switch to a gratitude and abundance mindset, that's when things start to fall into place. Thank you for the 10 likes, everybody. Right, I need to get across here somehow. It's can be a bit awkward. Right, hang on. It's just right. Okay, so yeah, it's just I guess like when you're online, you feel like pressure to try and be exceptional and stuff, because that's when people actually want to watch you if you're doing something exceptional or something. If you're doing something crazy, like it's like you see these people doing like parkour, like oftentimes it's because they're doing like death-defying stunts and stuff like that. But obviously you don't necessarily have to do stuff like that, but it's just that's one way that people stand out, is you have to be willing to go above and beyond what most people are going to do. And it's just you have to be willing to take risks or something, or just do something bold. I guess, I don't know, it's just souls relatability, but like, but there's so many people on this platform like that, so what makes me different from the rest is what I'm saying. What's going to make me different from all these other people trying to be like that as well, that's going to make me stand out, that makes me different, instead of just being mediocre just like the rest, you know? So I've got to figure out, like, how can I be different, what that's going to make me stand out, because otherwise you're just going to blend in with the rest and you're not going to, you know? Yeah, but I'm talking about in terms of trying to appeal to the maximum, so that way I can, obviously I don't want to sell out or anything, but like trying to find that balance of being authentic but also being unique and someone that actually stands out. I don't know, it's just it's a really competitive game on here is what I'm saying. You have to kind of, I don't know, because people can easily just like scroll off you, you know, unless you really stand out, then they have no interest in sticking around, most of them. Where are we headed? I'll show you out. I'm just walking around at the moment. I'm just gonna start walking towards where I'm needing to go to. I need to be there about 3 o'clock, but can hang out for a bit. Yeah. So, yeah, is everybody okay then? But I'd appreciate it if people can share it out. Just in trying to think, like, what, I guess, like, I'm trying to edit a bit more, but it's like, well, even then, it's like loads of people edit their videos now. It's like, everything's so hyper-competitive, and, like, it's harder to stand out. I don't know, it's like there's what's going to make me stand out over the rest. I don't know. Otherwise I'm never going to make it on here, am I, if I'm just going to be like everyone else. It's like, even if I say do the fitness stuff, well, doing it in a way extreme or pay much attention. It's like he's grown pretty fast. I suppose he's got a thing of like, you know, the whole thing of what is it? You know, him getting into fitness after having an open heart surgery. So I guess that might have helped him to kind of be someone that's like inspirational or something. And I mean, some people were saying I should use the autism thing, but I tried putting that in the shorts a while ago, but then people were saying that people found that kind of I don't know, like they didn't like that because it kind of implied that autistic people couldn't really do much. So instead of being inspirational, it might have come across as the opposite, that I was more of an outlier rather than the, you know, so it can be perceived in a negative way if I'm doing stuff like that where I am, you know, say doing like autistic person doing fitness or something, then it's like people might perceive that as though autistic people mostly can't do it or something, and it would just perpetuate stigmas or something. Yeah. Right. I don't know, I'm just, I don't know, I can't really change the title right now, but I don't know. Most people don't really bother watching my lives afterwards anyway, so it doesn't even really matter. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Yeah. Thank you for the 11 likes, everybody. I don't know really, like, how that would even help. I'm just thinking, like, in terms of what makes me different, what's gonna set me apart from everybody else. What can I do that's my own brand that's gonna set me apart? It's like, yeah, I can be all relatable, whatever, but it's like, but what makes me different to make people want to tune into me over others? You know? You can talk about, like, maybe it's because I have, like, unfiltered opinions and stuff that I would say that most people wouldn't, kind of thing. But then some people hate that about me as well. You're gonna, like, polarize people if you do that, but it's like, yeah, it's just being very, like, kind of, you know, just kind of like, as I was saying a while ago, that maybe I should do more of that. When I make videos, I would just kind of make very kind of, you know, just kind of like, you know, not be afraid that it's going to be controversial, or just kind of just say what's on my mind. Because naturally I don't really have much of a filter, I just kind of come out with things, and I could try and use that on my videos and stuff to try and say what a lot of people are thinking, but it's like, it could be a bit controversial. So yeah, I'm quite blunt, I'm quite quite a sort of say it as I see it kind of person. It's like, I was arguing with someone about something, how, for example, and you might disagree with this, but it's like, the way I see it, right, let's say, like, I'm against cheating in any form, and I even see little things as like cheating, like, for example, let's say when a woman goes to a hen do, and they hire a friggin' stripper, why would women in a relationship be looking at another man in a sexual way? That is just gross to me, that's just disgusting, you know? And I don't think anyone's going to convince me otherwise. To me, it's like, it's just wrong. What are you doing? Like, would they like it if a guy went and hired some stripper to go and watch? Like, it's not nasty, it's just I say it as I see it, right? So, I don't understand, like, why people want to do that. Imagine that you're having a hen do. This is the night before your wedding or whatever, a weekend before your wedding, And it's like, to celebrate that, you're gonna get off on seeing some other guy getting undressed. That's kind of fucked up, isn't it, really, when you think about it? You know? I don't know what you think, but I think that's fucked up. I don't know. That's disgusting to me, and I think even just looking at anybody else in that way, you're with somebody else, they should be your priority. They should be the only one that you look at in that way. Period. Or full stop, whatever you want to call it. That should be, especially when you get serious with them, like, I don't know, the way I see it is, you know, if you want to act single, be fucking single, yeah? What's the point even getting with someone if you're just gonna be a fucking slut, you know? People really need to think about what they're doing, and it's like people just don't even give a fuck. You know, it's just like they're, I don't know, like they just have no kind of thought about it. Like there's just, I don't know. It's just like, it can cause a lot of, because I was arguing with this guy about it, and it was just making me blood boil, because he would have his opinion that would be like opposite to mine, and I'm like, so that it's like, I don't know, like, you're with somebody else, like, why would you want to be looking at somebody else like that? Unless you're in an open relationship. But if you're not in an open relationship, then what are you doing? Because it's just all these blurring of lines and stuff. I don't think we should be allowing lines to get blurred in these sort of things. Hello Raven, how you doing? That's why the divorce rate is higher than the marriage rate. Why is that, do you think? Is it because, like, of infidelity and stuff like that, you mean? Even, like I said, micro cheating is still cheating. You know, it's like, it doesn't matter how little it is, it's still a cheat. It's like when someone lies, like a small lie, it's still a lie, you know? It's still deceit, it's still, you know, it's like, Cece says, yes, absolutely. Yeah, it's like, because you got to think to yourself, if they're willing to do that, what else are they willing to do? It's like, for example, someone steals a penny off you or something, and that's a bit kind of whatever, but let's say someone steals a pound off you or something, or lend a pound off you and they don't give it back, what else are they going to do, you know? Because then it can become a slippery slope. Once you let somebody betray you in a small way, that can then lead to a slippery slope where they will think that they can get away with more and more and more. They say if you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. You get increasing disrespect, and it's like I was looking at some forum, and there was this woman saying that because a man wasn't happy with his woman going to a hen party with a stripper, having a stripper there, and they were saying that he was being too controlling. Someone was replying saying he was being too controlling. I'm like, what is wrong with you? That is not being controlling. That's about having standards. That's about having boundaries. I mean, surely a healthy relationship, there needs to be boundaries. There needs to be respect and loyalty there. And there shouldn't even really be, I don't know. Falcon says, truth is true. Hello, Falcon. How are you doing? Good to see you. Hope everyone's well today. You know, I keep it 100, you know. I'm just like, when I see, like, degeneracy and just, like, crap like that, it's like how you get these people on OF, right? It's like, you know that most of these guys on OF are with somebody? What are you even doing on there? You're with somebody else. Are they not satisfying you? Because to me, it's like, if the person you're with can't satisfy you, then maybe you shouldn't be with them. I don't know. That's the way I see it. It's like you're having to do, oftentimes they're doing this stuff behind their back. If you're having to do that, then maybe you shouldn't be with them. If you're having to do stuff behind someone else's back, then that's not really right, is it? You know? we should be always, you know, straight up and just like, if you express you're not satisfied, but then they're afraid of losing that person, if they say to them, okay, you're not giving me what I want in this relationship, because oftentimes if they try to confront them, they're afraid of losing that person doing that. Maybe there's a security there by having that person, but it's like they'll just kind of do things secretly because they're afraid of losing that person that's given that security. Because maybe it's because they deep down are afraid that things aren't going to work out. You know, they're afraid that the grass isn't greener on the other side. But that is a you problem, that. So, Skyline Sky, it was just because of like, it was more to do with like trying to do busking and things like that, and just not really kind of getting anywhere with it, and just kind of feeling kind of humiliated and just kind of defeated. But I'm trying to just think, okay, maybe that shit ain't for me. I don't know. I guess we've just got to try and just focus on what is you know, within our control. There's certain things that we can't control. We can't control other people. We can't, you know, how they react or anything like that. All we can do is control how we react, and we just got to do that, you know. Yeah, sometimes just chatting is what's needed to kind of get stuff off your chest, really. But yeah, it's just, like I said, the modern relationships there's a lot of cheating going on, a lot of, even if it's just micro cheating, to me it's just still betrayal, and it's still, I think a lot of times people do it and they don't think about the consequences. It's all about me. It's all about what's right for me in that moment, instead of thinking about, could this sabotage the relationship? They shouldn't be, and really it shouldn't be coming into their mind to even do stuff that would sabotage it. Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, it's just very kind of self-centered kind of, oh, thank you, Black. Yeah, so I might just walk through the nature reserve for a little bit, actually. See, there's like this nature reserve up here, and then I'll kind of just cut across to where I need to go. So, I don't know, it's, yeah, like, people have become quite sort of selfish, I find, especially over the last few years. People have become quite sort of, and sometimes it feels like I have no reason to want to look out for others, because most of them don't give a fuck about me anyway. And there is some people out there that do give a damn, and I will, you know, have their back and whatever, but there seems to be a lot of people out there that will just play games with you, they'll mess around, they'll just act like you're a friend just to then mess you about, you know? It's not right, is it, really? But, well, it's the only way that people subscribe, though. It's the only way that people even bother to even comment or anything, you know? I don't know, it's just hard to really get something that people actually perceive as value, because I guess value is subjective, but then, you know, it feels like people don't really get much value from whatever I do. So, I just like, I don't know, just going through this field at the moment, so, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. It's also difficult to be a content creator while thriving with autism. How do you think being a creator has influenced or affected your autism? I don't know, I mean, I think it's one of those things that's like a double-edged sword, you could argue. On the one hand, it's helped me to communicate better, you could say, and learn to take some kind of accountability, because I'm exposed to all these people, but at the same time, it can also be quite demoralizing and when things aren't going your way. And so, yeah. Oh no, I've just heard Alex Hormozi is a quack, he's a charlatan and just a grifter, to say the least. I don't really trust anything from those kind of people. Like, yeah, it's just, it can be a bit hard to try and cram it all into a short sometimes, like, but I don't know. And how many videos can I make about that before it gets kind of repetitive? People just don't seem to really subscribe or like or anything unless I'm begging. I know it sounds kind of desperate, but it's like I just do what I gotta do, really. It's just, I don't know. What am I supposed to do? Thank you for the likes, everybody. Right, so okay, so yeah, just gotta like kind of get across here somehow, really. I would like to hear why you started a channel. Well, actually, my original channel I started posting back in 2014. I was actually originally going to do music stuff on there. I was doing music stuff, but I just gave it up and started another channel where I was getting into some crazy theories and stuff, and that kind of just like, I think that kind of was a massive like distraction, really, and just kind of it's going over a train track. I don't know, I just could do. Right, I'm just gonna get across. Just taking a walk through the woods. Hopefully there'll be a signal. But yeah. I don't know, just I'm trying to do more like long form content and stuff, so right, share my thoughts on stuff, so maybe that's the way to go. It just takes longer to make those kind of videos because sometimes I'll be messing around for like an hour trying to edit or something. Well, maybe not an hour, but it just feels like an hour, like when you're messing around trying to put everything in the right position. It's just can be a bit tedious, you know. It's just you've got to do it. What's VA? You mean value? Like, what do you mean? What value though? Like, be specific. Like, I mean, just but it's like with YouTube and anywhere, it's like you have to stand out. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna stand out. Because it's like there's so many people making the same kind of videos, so how can I be different from the rest is what I'm trying to figure out, like, because otherwise I'm never going to get anywhere, really, unless I don't know, maybe I'll just do my unfiltered opinion stuff. Maybe people will get value from that. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I try and do stuff like that at times. I just need to kind of be more consistent with it, I guess. Sometimes I just feel a bit kind of uninspired and just kind of lack of motivation to want to just kind of try and just kind of do it for like little reward. You can just feel a bit kind of like, okay, I do all that, I put all this time into trying to think of a topic or something, just to then end up the video flopping, you know. But I need to have certainty with things. That's one thing that I need to know. It's like, okay, if I'm gonna put all this energy and time into something, I need to know it's gonna fucking work. Okay? I need to know it's actually gonna work, and it's not gonna be a waste of my fucking time. That's why I can't seem to just kind of, I don't know. Fuck. Why can't I just fucking just do what I need to fucking do? Like, I wish I didn't have this fucking problem. I don't know, I just keep getting fucking stuck in ruts and shit. I just wish I could just be fucking gone sometimes, you know. Just wish I didn't have all this fucking shit in my head. Why do I have to have all these thoughts in my head, like all these insecurities, all these self-doubts? Just want it to all go away. I'm not really doing much of that at the moment. I'm just like, I want to try and build myself up online. It's just not working. I don't know. I mean, I don't know, guys. I'm just like, maybe I should restart the live, guys. I'll be back in a sec.